Hey everybody, found some more information here. Thought I'd give it a little share. Electromagnetic radiation. Electromagnetic fields, EMF, are ubiquitous in modern society. It is well known that exposure to strong fields can result in acute effects, such as burns. The mechanism behind such effects are well established. There is, however, also a concern that long-term exposure to weak fields might have health effects due to an as yet unknown mechanism. Because of the already widespread exposure, even small health effects could have profound public implications. Comprehensive research efforts are therefore warranted and are indeed ongoing. The strongest evidence for health risks from exposure to fields generated in connection with the use of electric power. As for fields used by telecommunication technology, there is still considerably fewer data available, and for the time being there is only very weak support for the existence of health effects. However, extensive research activities are ongoing, and much more data will be available in the near future. The situation of scientific uncertainty and considerable public concern creates dilemma for decision makers. And this was back in 2003. So, I found this one. The effects of radio frequency electromagnetic radiation on sperm function. I don't know if you want to pause it and read that one. Pretty crazy. Oops, sorry, hit the phone. Health effects of RF radiation. The proliferation of cellular antennas and other RF generating devices has led to concern about the potential health effects from exposure to RF radiation. The short-term thermal effects of RF radiations on humans are well documented, but less is known about the long-term health effects. The existing research has focused on the health risks associated with cell phone use and the public exposure at ground level from RF radiation emitted from antennas located on rooftops, sides of structures, or towers. According to the American Cancer Society, very few studies have focused specifically on cellular phone towers and cancer risk. At this time, no available research has focused on occupational exposures to RF radiation among construction workers. There are, however, several organizations that address the potential health effects of RF radiation, including Occupational Safety and Health Administration, OSHA, Federal Communications Commission, FCC, World Health Organization, which is WHO, International Agency for Research on Cancer, ARC, it looks like ARC, Center for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC. While these organizations note that non-thermal health effects have not been fully explored, they have individually or collectively identified potential thermal and non-thermal effects, including thermal effects are blindness, sterility, heating of tissue, eyes and testes are particularly vulnerable, burns, electrical shock. Non-thermal effects include alteration of body's circadian rhythms, immune system, and nature of the electrical and chemical signals communicated through the cell membrane, possibly carcinogenic to humans, group 2B, potential for other disorders, interference with medical devices such as pacemakers. So I found that information. Then we got this Oregon OSHA fact sheet that you can totally look up and get all the information from them. That's not good neither. Warnings. And then it tells you, like, if you don't have an RF monitor, these tips can help you for warning signs. And I found this thing. Strong evidence for the influence of solar cycles on a late Missoni Lake system revealed by biotic and abiotic But if you go through this, I don't know if you want to read the whole thing, but I'll make it to where maybe you could pause it on it. But what I found it saying in here is right here. Unfortunately, historic reports of climate parameters are scarce. Western scientists started recording temperature and precipitation since 1850. There's that source. This time span, however, covers mainly the part of history where climate was already highly influenced by humans. Furthermore, direct measures of the sun's emitting energy dates back only to the first satellite documentation from the year 1978. Alright, I mean, that's actually not that long ago. So, if the sun is giving off radiation, then to me, I mean, it could have been doing it all along. It could have its own cycles and everything. It could. But I just thought I'd share all that with you guys. I mean, I got more here, but, you know, I don't know how much you guys want me to read. So, alright, you guys have a great day.